Testing, testing. Hello, hi everyone. This is Lai here from BDC Recruitment Malaysia. Hope everyone is having a great day so far. Now that we are going to the first day of MCO for 2 weeks in the Selangor KL region over here. Can I just hear? Can you guys hear me loud and clear right now? If yes, can you just type yes if you can hear me loud and clear? Appreciate that. All right, which is great. Thank you for the thumbs up. You guys can hear me loud and clear over here. So one thing to share with everyone today, I believe most of you have seen that at BTC Recruitment Malaysia, we are basically going to be doing our first virtual career fair, which is going to be happening on Wednesday, 27th of January from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. over. So today, I would like to give a bit of more information to all of you. If you are basically interested or wanted to participate, what are the things that you should take note of for this event? So let me quickly share with you the slides that I have right now. Hopefully you guys can see it, the slides that I have over here. So as mentioned, we are going to be organizing our virtual internship and fresh graduate career fair, which is going to be happening on Wednesday, 27th of January from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. So this is the key things. I think some of you guys may want to know, right? This is our second time where we have done the first virtual career fair, which happened back in November. And this is the first of the year and second overall that we have done so far. So let me quickly share with you some of the information over here to get more information. If you are basically a potential intern, fresh graduate, or later on, even if you are a company that are interested to share some of your open vacancies with the participants, feel free to do so. So let me share with you first on my slide here. Okay, so first, let's go through our mission. First and foremost, we want to connect jobs between students, fresh graduates with hiring companies. That is the most important thing that we want to do. Reason why we wanted to do a career fair is that for the past months, personally for me, I have been getting a lot of attentions coming in from students or fresh graduates that wanting us to actually to help them in order to secure either internship placement or fresh graduate placement. Instead of doing one by one, so what we do is that we want to have this career fair where we can help multiple people at one go. I think that is the core mission why we want to do this. And besides that, one of the other part of be it if you're going for a career fair or virtual career fair, this is the perfect time and opportunity for you to network and build rapport, right? It could be with recruiter, it could be someone who have participated, or even with companies as well. So take full advantage on this. Very, very important. And the third very important thing is that during this session itself, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the tips and best practices that will help you to increase visibility, and hopefully with this you're going to have the opportunity to get a phone call from recruiters, HR, and getting closest to your internship placement as well as fresh graduate placement, your first job upon completing your university studies. And last but not least, this is the perfect time for you to ask questions. I have seen one of the biggest things that I've seen. Just to share with you, last week I had an opportunity to speak with one of my connections kids over there. Just recently graduated from computer science over, and this connection of ours actually asked me, "Hey, like, can you help me to help see whether if you can help me to get a job for my kid?" And I say, "Yes, by all means. Let me take a look at the CV." And I gave the person a call. And one thing that really shocked me was the fact that the person is immediately available. graduated in January, and during the past few weeks, the person has already applied more than 100 jobs. 100 jobs, all right? Graduating from computer science, and the type of jobs that the person has applied consists of software development, IT support, accounting, sales, operation admin. All right, these are the five things that I've seen. And company-wise, industry-wise, the person has applied to banking industry, insurance, FMCGs, telco, even in the e-commerce digital field. You can see there's a very big gap over here, applying to multiple different jobs, different industries, and the biggest surprise of all was that the person has applied jobs in Penang, in KL, in Selangor, in Singapore, in Thailand, and even in Australia. Six different locations, with three of them is actually out of Malaysia, which is very alarming. I asked the person, why? What was the thought process when you applied for the position? All right, you applied over 100 jobs in a span of 2 weeks in multiple different positions, different industries, and most importantly, different location. And do you have a proper strategy, a proper thought process for you to do so? The person couldn't answer me. And at the end of the day, it just found out that the person was just trying their luck without really understanding the impact of getting your first job. And I couldn't stress it enough. The importance of your first job will make a direct impact and influence how you may start your career, and telling you that those who have done extremely well in their first job would have stands a better chance of being very successful later on in their career. So that's, if you are facing this challenge, please do take the opportunity to ask me questions during the Q&A session. I really, really encourage you to do so. I'll be more than happy to share answer some of the questions that you may have, and hopefully in upcoming videos I'll be able to do more on this as well. Okay, very, very important Q&A session. I will spend at least 15 to 20 minutes time to answer your questions. So please, if you have any questions regarding your first internship or your first job placements, or even any other related things that I can help, I'll be more than happy to share it with you. Okay. On the other part, very important, this program, this virtual career fair, it's open for those that are going in for internship program. If you are a fresh graduate, and as well as if you have 1 to 3 years of working experience, and this is what we call recent college graduate or recent university graduates. So if you fall into these three categories, I encourage you to come and join, because that's where you get the best out of it. What about those individuals who has more than 3 years working experience and so forth? As of now, this virtual career fair is fully dedicated into this. Maybe one of the key things that we are doing is that we are preparing for our next career fair as well. Perhaps we can actually focus on mid to senior levels for this year itself. But stay tuned for it. But if you are falls into these categories, you will get the most out of this career fair. Okay, so very, very important here. And field of studies. So this is also a very important thing, especially if you are students or if you are companies that are looking to participate in the career fair as well. Here are the list of studies that we're going to be focusing on. First, accounting and finance, business, sales and marketing, computer science or information technology, IT, engineering, law, as well as media communication and hospitality. So I know that there are a lot of different fields of studies that's been offered by our local and as well as private universities, but here are the top 6 of studies that if you falls in any of this, or even if you're studying something beyond this as well, feel free to come in as well. And if you are a company that are extremely looking for talents within this field of studies, please reach out to us. We'll be able to help for you to share your jobs opening with the potential participants as well. So these are the key things. So if you fall in these 6, I encourage you to come and participate. We'll be able to assist you. Okay. And then, how is the flow? During this 1.5 hours, what are the things that we're going to be covering during this part? First, we're going to be sharing jobs, okay? We'll start off with company introduction. I believe that this is very important, especially if you are fresh graduates or if you're an intern looking to apply for a job. having to know what this company is doing, especially in terms of locations, a bit of a background about the company, if it's MNC, local, banking, and so forth, it will be very useful when you're making the decision to apply for the job. We will also be going through the job description. We will narrow down with you what are the key aspects that you should focus on if you're applying for a job, what are the technical skill set that is involved into it, and what will be the right application method. So if you need to send an email, your CV directly to the HR, or there will be a link where you will need to take it down and apply directly to the company. So we will share with you. So these are the three biggest key takeaways. We'll introduce the company for you so that you understand what this company is all about. We'll go through the job description and highlight some of the key things that is required. If it's a degree or if it is a skill sets required, we'll highlight to you and what will be the right application methods. So these are the three things that we'll go through with you. Okay. Followed by tips and best practices. I'm going to be spending about 10 minutes to give you some of the guidance, and hopefully with this you're going to be able to stand out as compared of applying directly and not getting the results. And even if you after applying, what should you do in order to be fully prepared if a recruiter or HR were to call you for a phone screening? What should you do? So I'm going to be sharing with you as well. And last but not least, as mentioned, the Q&A session, which I believe is going to be very valuable if you are a first time applying for a job, going into the working industries. Feel free to ask. We're going to allocate about 15 to 20 minutes. Feel free to ask any question that you may have. I'll be more than happy to answer that. Okay? So this will be the flow itself because it's about an hour and a half. For job sharing, we're going to be taking more or less about an hour, followed by tips and best practices, about 10 minutes. And the final session will be Q&A, which takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So that's the flow of what we're doing it over here. All right? And for those interested company, you may reach out to us at this email. Feel free to connect with us. We'll be more than happy to engage with you, and hopefully we can actually share the jobs that is available to the participants during the virtual career week on Wednesday itself. So if you're interested to participate, please feel free to send us an email. All right. So that's the most important thing. And registration link. So this is a very important thing. You can go to our website, which is btcrecruitment.com. You'll be able to see there's a link for us to register, for you to register, and you can fill in the details. We're going to be sharing the Microsoft Teams link to all participants next week. Next week onwards, we're going to send it to you. Or if you want to, you can basically take a screenshot and you can scan the QR code for you to register. So two ways for you to do it. Either you go to our website or scan the QR code, fill in the details. Next week, we're going to be sending the Microsoft Teams link over to you. Okay, so that's very, very easy over there. That's it. So this is our official poster for our virtual internship and fresh graduate career fair. Look forward. This is the first of many upcoming virtual career fair that we at BTC Recruitment Malaysia is going to be organizing for year 2021. Feel free to take this opportunity to come and join, and we look forward to add values to you, to everyone, for during this career session on Wednesday itself, and take this opportunity to build relationship with everyone. The networking and all of the rapport that you have built during this career fair will last you for many years to come. Okay, that's it for me right now over here. So that's the end of the sharing of the slides that I have. Hopefully, for those of you who are interested, I encourage all of you to sign up. And to those who have missed this live session here, and if you think that you have your friends, your colleagues, or even your college mates, uni mates that would be interested, please do share this over with them. We look forward to give the best value over to them. And our mission is we want to help all of our fresh graduates, all of our future leaders to be able to get that right opportunity and start well. So having a good start in your career will have a long-lasting impact to your career journey. Okay, so that's it for me right now. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining for today's session. If you have any questions and so forth, feel free to comment after the end of the LinkedIn live session. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions. I will leave the link description again at the end of the LinkedIn Live over here at the comment section. If as anyway, if you want to apply, if you want to go through, you can search on my LinkedIn profile and also as well. Okay, so that's all for now. Over. So for I know there's some person Rohan saying that you're from India with IT, with this and so forth, IT security analyst role. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, our government has closed down the borders. It's actually very difficult to hire non-Malays part. So for this specific things, uh, for the career fair, we're only going to be focusing on talents that are already in Malaysia. This is extremely difficult to hire non-Malaysian talent during this pandemic period. So I hope you understand that. So with that, further to say, thank you very much. Thank you for spending the time with us today for me to share this information with you. And I look forward for our virtual career fair happening on Wednesday, 27th of January from 12 to 1:30 p.m. That's all for me. Take care, everyone. As always, stay safe, stay positive, and I look forward to connect with all of you on LinkedIn every day. That's all. Take care, everyone. Bye.